yeah, off centre, flanking, whatever. Since warfare was warfare, the flanking attack has been something people have striven to achieve, okay? Because that guy got less guns to fire back with than you got to fire at it. And people know that. Now, a classic thing would be, stand here, face that way, no, actually, no, I'll be the good guy. He would get attacked from here. They realise they'll be attacked from here, how? Wait a minute. You know, I'm looking at a beautiful girl, looking in her eyes, I see the reflection of integrity in her eyes. No, that doesn't work that way. No, it doesn't work that way. No, you know how I know he's going to attack me? He just had, probably. He's probably just bounced one off my head. Pow, which hasn't knocked me out. Now, people will say, oh, well, we get attacked from behind. Our tactics are, you know, our attacked from behind tactics. We turn around and we fight. That's revolutionary, isn't it? Revolutionary thinking. Who'd have thought of doing that? The only problem is nobody throws one punch at you in a fight, do they? So when Tennis put that one punch at me, that's why I know it's in a fight. I turn it around, taking punches the whole way around, probably won't make it all the way around. There's a bit of a flaky tactic to use, that is, you know, apart from being a bit lame. All right, lame and flaky, and cheesy probably as well, Mike. Definitely. Right. So I need something, at the moment I know I've been attacked, yeah, pow, I can fight from here. All right, I can't punch in here very well, you know, but I can use, you know, the bottom of my fist, depending on how far away he is, or my elbow. So if he's a little bit further away, so first we're going to practice, I could hit him with my hammer fist, like this. Offline strike. Okay, I can do that immediately. So I need to start landing shots on him, don't I? If I take any more rounds at all, I'm probably going to check out on this one. So I need an immediate response to this whole thing. I can't wait to turn around my favourite fighting stand and then fight. Because people don't throw punches in a vacuum, there's usually lots of them. Yeah? Most fights resemble being attacked by a professional swimmer with fists instead of flippers. Okay? People swim into you with scores of punches. Now we're going to do this as if we've got an ice pick in our hands. Let's have an ice pick. So that. Me first. Most people tend to slash like this. We want to stab, pow, like that. Okay? Quite specific, rather than just a slashing action. Because a slashing action doesn't put a lot of power into the target, it puts the power like a fist. Power across the target, glancing blow, and also, hi, how you doing? Yeah? You've got to make friends with the guy really fast if you miss. Now, if you pop it in like it's an ice pick, for instance, you come back out the same hole, you're good to go again, aren't you? That's the great thing. If you missed, well, you're back. One in the chamber yet again. So you're going to throw it almost in a fairly straight line. Now when you're holding pads for this, pad protocol is going to be right hand offline strike, left hand pad. Reason for that, you think? Yeah. If you hold it in your right hand, hit that. You know, I got either very strong, these should be very accurate, or a bit of both. It's something to get pushed in the face. A bit more weight. That's good. Now, a bit more weight means that moving your body. Now, all of a sudden, you're moving your body rather than moving your arm, and I'm sure your body weight more than your arm. Just a bit. So it's pretty good maths, and I'm not that good at maths, but that kind of works out for me anyway. Okay, so we're in now. Yeah. And this is a great shot, but you need to really slam this one. Don't jab it like a back fist, but slam it. Don't throw it into it. That's better. Yeah, again. That's good. This can go downwards. What kind of target could that be? Small children. Don't trust them. Yeah, dwarves, midgets, that sort of thing. Don't trust them. All right. Anything less than 4 foot tall, not to be trusted. All right. I'm joking. Joking, all you over there. All right. Yeah. This could be groin strike, couldn't it? Something like this, quite easily. Yeah. For some of you guys, you know, this sort of thing could be, you know, against a guy coming in low for a gun grab or something like this. You know, that's that kind of target possibly, all right? But anyway, all is angled, upwards, lean forwards. Yeah, lots of strikes like that. That could be, when I've got his head shoved into the table, he's still got an option to strike me in the head from here. All right, so this offline strike is really good because it fills in the gaps But it's not something you want to stay doing. You don't want to have a sideways fight with a guy, do you? You want to use it to turn. So you have a couple of these shots. What have you got lined up right now? Yeah, no more footwork. You're crazy. There you go. There you go, yeah? So think about it that way around. Don't use it as a sideways fighting tool. It's a few shots in order for you to get that other shot, which is far better online. That high line strike, that straight strike, will be top of the food chain in this sort of proceedings. It's good. Practice for now, just the offline strike in isolation. When you've got it, you can get some good weight on it, as I've come around and checked it, then add the high line strike after a couple of them. Try and practice things in twos. It's not a magic number, all it means is you could repeat it if you had to. It gets you out of that single shot mentality. One shot, yeah? You've got that repeatability, which is very important, firepower, all right? Try this. When I'm good to go, this hand's ready, yeah? I'm going to use that, turn around, to carry on fighting with, right? That's my aim on this one. Not to continue to have a fight, like sideways on. Don't want that. This hand has to get active. I can't be hitting like this, leaving it down there. As I start to move, it's up. It's good to go, all right? I'm freezing there for a reason, just for demonstration. I'll really, I'm going to bounce it. If the target though, after I've been clocked or however I realised there was a fight on, if it's half the range, yeah? Move in halfway, a bit more. There you go, just for the sake of the argument, all right? What do you reckon? Let me think. Oh, check that, you know. All right? Elbow, that's where it lives, that's where it works, doesn't it? Same technique. So, you know, rather than that, as I hit, it's like that. Now, this is a careful one here. We're careful with this one, just like the knee in a lot of ways. Be very careful what angle you put this arm at to get the most out of it. Alright, however you want to put it, it's up to you. You'll get some power out of that. You'll get a lot more power out of this. Like Tony showed you with his sticks, which we put away. Yeah, never mind. Don't need them. Try and hit with the end of a bone if you can, rather than the side of a bone. Especially when you know you don't have a lot of travel. The only exceptions are really when you use this shot and you use that shot. Then you're hitting with the side of a bone, aren't you? But the thing that makes up for the lack of structure they have is the amount of travel and velocity they have. That more than makes up for that. Yeah? When you're hitting in a straight line and you have no travel, you need a structure to power it in. You know what I mean by that? So, try and avoid hitting with the end of the edge of a bone and hit with the end of it. So don't reach across here and hit, because that will probably be your tricep area. You'll be hitting with the side of this humerus bone here. Alright? Try and hit instead by reaching forward and driving it down like it's a fist. Like that's your elbow, that's your fist, and your forearm here. That gives you the power, gives you the penetrating power.